more immersion, deeper immersion. That's what I set out to experience when I was looking for the best PS5 headset. I have a $2,000 full Sonos surround sound setup here in my living room, and I still reach for 2 of the 4 headsets I'm about to show you whenever I'm looking to truly dive deep into a game and get lost and forget time, just get fully immersed in the game. Quick disclaimer, this is not an in-depth review on any of these headsets, as I'm under no delusion given the size of my channel and how long these headsets have been out. You've probably already seen a video or 2 about all of them, so I'll just stick to the high-level details that matter to me that made me decide. What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Safe Buys video. I'm Safe, and today I wanted to walk you through the best PS5 gaming headset here for 2023 and onwards, unless of course they release something new. Right up the front, I'll give you the conclusion here. The best one overall I believe to be the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless, and these are all wireless gaming headsets. I know sound can be better in wired gaming headset versions of, for example, the SteelSeries, but we're going to keep it wireless because most people playing on console probably play on a TV. The SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless. Why are these the best ones? They've got extremely comfortable fit, provided you're able to switch out the cushions for the Wicked cushions. I'm rocking the Freeze black Wicked cushions over here. In my opinion, they look just as good as the originals, and they're definitely 10 times as comfortable, and the active noise cancelling nubs on the inside don't touch your ear. Out of all of these headsets, this one gives you the best competitive advantage in the profile right out of the box on Call of Duty. Touching more on the competitive advantage with the sound of the SteelSeries here, what I'm referring to is an ability to hear footsteps and exactly where they are with a degree of accuracy that just feels like it should be a perk in the game. And that I cannot say about these other headsets. It will also gives you near infinite battery life. You can easily switch out the batteries. It comes with 2. And then it's got this dock that can see the current settings of the SteelSeries on it, so it allows you the most on-the-fly adjustments and fine-tuning to your audio in comparison to all of these. I don't have a PC, so basically I need something to be able to adjust the audio that doesn't rely on having a PC and downloading specific software onto that PC. And this one's the only one that fits that bill, right? Like, you connect it to your PlayStation and you've got that adjustment on the fly. You can see the battery life, you can see everything right on that console over there. Unlike all of these, like at least for me, I never felt like I could figure out easily how to adjust the sound profiles on these other ones. But this one, it's right available on that dock, so no issues there. So you want more bass, you got more bass. You want to get that flat tuning for the best Call of Duty experience, you got that too. The mic is also decently hidden here. It doesn't look too gamery. You could probably rock this outside. So another positive here on the SteelSeries is just that the simultaneous Bluetooth and wireless 2.4 gigahertz connection is the most seamless one out of the bunch. Basically, I've never had issue connecting to both my phone or laptop interchangeably with the Bluetooth and then my PlayStation with the wireless 2.4 gigahertz connection on the SteelSeries, whereas with the other ones it was just iffy. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, like the Bluetooth won't quite catch it. So just a quick note on that. That's another big positive here for the SteelSeries. The active noise cancelling sucks. It sucks on all of these, to be honest. Not a single one of these has decent noise cancelling in comparison to an AirPods Pro or the AirPods Max or Sony WH-1000XMs. Let's just say the noise cancelling on all of these is so bad, I have a hard time figuring out when I'm in noise cancelling and when I'm not. Okay, so like even for drowning out like hum of like a air conditioning or anything. Anyway, that's the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless. Next, we're gonna move on to the headset with the tightest integration with PlayStation 5 is, the brand new Sony InZone wireless H9 headset. Now this one is expensive for what it is, mainly because the sound isn't that great. Like, it's good sound, don't get me wrong. Basically with all these headsets, if you were not to buy any other headset and you were just to buy the one and you weren't to try them back to back, you'd probably be satisfied with the sound out of any of them. But if you were to try them back to back like I did, basically you'll start to notice that the SteelSeries and another headset here are basically leagues above the rest. Just a quick note on the 3D Tempest audio. I just want to make sure we're not under any delusions here. The PlayStation 3D headset and the Sony InZone H9 do not have any competitive advantage when it comes to the 3D Tempest audio versus these other headsets. In my experience, if the headset sounds better overall and has wider sound stage and better quality sound basically, then the 3D Tempest audio sounds better on that headset as a result. And this one, it's got pretty good sound. The mic is okay, like it's usable. It's always on there, so like it can't really hide it, so I wouldn't really wear this in any other situation other than when I'm gaming. The noise cancelling is definitely the best out of all of them, but again, not too good, as in I have a hard time discerning if noise cancelling is even on or not. And that's even if there's like someone watching TV in the same room. Like, you can try turning noise cancelling on, but honestly, it's just as much as drowned out not in noise cancelling mode as in noise cancelling mode. Transparency mode makes it a little easier to hear your voice, I'll give it that. Anyway, in terms of comfort, pretty comfortable with the stock ear pads here. No complaints on that front like with the SteelSeries. But the tightest integration, as in when you adjust the volume, you'll see a sort of menu pop up on the PlayStation showing you as you're adjusting the volume, so you'll get that fine tuning. You also have, this is the only one that has a game chat adjustment right on the ear cups. though that's less of an issue now since they released the DualSense Edge wireless controller. That one allows you to quickly on the fly change the volume and the game chat settings right on your controller. So that's considered in my eyes to be more convenient than even having it on the headset. So the category this wins in is the tightest integration, but that's sort of nullified by the fact that if you buy the new controller, the DualSense Edge, then you can easily, all these headsets would allow you the same ease of adjusting the game chat mix and the volume. Wins out for tightest integration. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Next headset here, we have the best overall sound. This one, it has the best sound, not necessarily the most competitive sound. So again, I have not fine-tuned this. I'm just using it out of the box. I don't own a PC. I believe the software is specific to PC. Plus, I don't believe in having to just, you know, fine-tune audio in apps and stuff like that, because I never got around to doing that, and I don't know. I imagine most people don't. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong and you adjust your sound. Anyway, I had to add wicked cushions to these two. They were fairly comfortable out of the box, but this one, it has probably gonna get the most complaints in terms of comfort because the clamping force is the tightest, as well as the headband is not as comfortable as some of these other implementations. And that's probably because the headset has the most weight to it because of the planar magnetic drivers that are in this. That's compared to like the 45mm drivers that are in all these other headphones. But yeah, planar magnetic drivers lead to amazing sound that is on par with wired headphones, apparently, is what I've heard on YouTube. But it is amazing, okay? Like, I tried to get back into gaming, and that's why I bought a headset. I thought it would immerse me some more, and this did not fail me, right? Even in comparison to my like Sonos surround system with all the bells and whistles, I still prefer to play with this headset when I'm playing like a story game. If I'm playing like a Dead Space, I'm playing God of War, I'm playing, what is it, Uncharted. I managed to finish Uncharted finally, the fourth one, A Thief's End, just because of how good and how immersed I got when I was wearing this headset, right? Just the sound effects, the music, everything sounded great. But there's big caveats to this. The microphone is probably the worst one. Number one, it detaches completely, so you might lose it. And number two, I don't know, whenever I did use the microphone on this, people were like, oh, I can hear you breathing and stuff. So I tried adjusting the mic level button on this. It's got a mic level adjustment button, but still, it's the most iffy wireless microphone because sometimes it doesn't even work. And based on my readings on Reddit, it sounds like the customer service isn't the best for Audeze. Like, they'll just shoot you to like troubleshooting pages. They won't go out of their way to help you, kind of thing, is the vibe I was getting on Reddit, at least. Some more unfortunate cons here with the Audeze are that the Bluetooth just stopped working at some point. Like, it won't connect to my laptop, it won't connect to my phone, and I've tried resetting the headset, tried reading Reddit posts. I've done everything except reach out to Audeze themselves, but based on what I read on Reddit, they're just gonna shoot me to troubleshooting pages anyway. And quite frankly, I wasn't bothered because I only use this for single player games, so I don't really need the microphone or the simultaneous Bluetooth connection to be working for what I use the Bluetooth for, which is being able to like voice chat with friends and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a big downside, of course, if you're getting just the Audeze. Also, at higher volumes, I start to hear some crackling like several months down the line. Like, I think I've had this for 5 or 6 months now, and maybe longer. And basically you can hear some crackling now at higher volumes. I don't listen at those higher volumes, and I can't say it annoyed me, but it is there, and apparently it's to be expected based on what I read online as well. Just another note there of a big downside. And not only that, out of all of these headsets, the Audeze Penrose here has the poorest wireless signal strength for the 2.4 gigahertz out of all of these. So basically you definitely have to be in the same room, and even if you're in the same room, it better be like not a massive room, and you better be sitting relatively close to the PlayStation. And by relatively close, like obviously you could be in a living room and be like 10 meters away, that's fine. But I feel like if you introduce walls or you go up stairs or something, this one's gonna be the first one basically to lose signal out of all of the headsets. Other than that, it's a great pair of headphones, probably the best sounding in my opinion, but obviously I don't think that trade-off is worth it. If you're only gonna buy one headset, I think it should be the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro wireless still. So quick note on the Audeze and the Penrose we have here, they both come in both a PlayStation and a Xbox variant. I would go for the Xbox variant, as that one will work on both PlayStation and Xbox, whereas the PlayStation versions will not work on Xbox. So if you ever decide you want to play on an Xbox, or you know it's time to sell it later down the line, I feel like you'll probably get a better value, or it'll be easier to sell, you know, the Xbox version. Anyway, that's just a quick note there. But if you do find the PlayStation one cheaper, obviously I would go for that one. That's what I did with the SteelSeries here. I found it for a bargain relative to the Xbox version back when it came out, like however many months ago that was. Last but not least, we've got probably the most aesthetically appealing headset here. We've got the Razer Barracuda Pro Wireless. Is that what it's called? Razer Barracuda Pro Wireless. That is what it's called. Now for the Razer Barracuda Pro Wireless here, it's a lovely headset. It's got a nice slim profile on the ear cups, making it probably the one, if I were to wear any of these outside, this is the one I'd go for. It's got no mic hanging out, plus the mic doesn't need to come out. It's got inbuilt mics basically, like all modern noise cancelling headsets or regular headsets do that are not gaming oriented. The sound is decent enough for the mic, but the sound quality itself is where this falls through. It's definitely not the best sounding. I would say out of all of these, it's the cheapest and the worst sounding one. Not that it sounds bad. Okay, again, if I didn't buy any of these other ones and I was just using this, I have a feeling that I would probably just love it. So take that for what it is. It also came in the most premium looking case. Let me just show you that in here. Came with this hard shell case that looks absolutely like banging. Yeah, it's even got a little nice magnetic compartment here for the wires, which is just an extra mile like a lot of headphones, not even like non-gaming headphones don't go for. But yeah, once it's in there, you're talking premium over there. So this is the best looking, and that's the only category this wins in. It's also really comfortable, okay? Like I wouldn't doubt out of the box, this is definitely a contender for most comfortable too. This and the Sony are probably equally as comfortable right out of the box without applying any other ear cushions. This one though, the SteelSeries Arctis, is definitely the most comfortable once you add a Wicked cushions to it. And I got the freezing gel Wicked cushions. I've also tried the regular Wicked cushions on this, which are basically identical to the ones that ship with the headset, except they're like thicker so that again your ears don't touch that ANC nub on the inside there, which to me, like inside of 15 minutes that ANC nub starts to get painful. So I'm glad Wicked Cushions released these custom made cushions that apply just as securely as the original cushions that came with this headset. But yeah, that's it. SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless wins in 2023 and beyond, until we get an updated headset that beats all of these. We will see. And guys, if you're looking to dive deeper in on any one of these headsets, I highly recommend Techni's YouTube channel. He's what got me excited about all of these. I was originally just looking to purchase one, but he convinced me that, you know, I should buy two, and so I did. And I actually don't regret it. You know, the difference here in experience I get between the SteelSeries and the Audeze as my main headsets, it's worth it for me. Also guys, if you're looking for other ways to more immerse yourself in your gaming experience, reignite that passion for gaming that you once had, that's what I was trying to do with buying all this stuff. I have put out videos out there about the monitors, the different monitors I've tried. I've tried the Sony InZone M9, LG GQ950. I've tried a cheap LG Ultra Gear one, and I've also tried the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7. Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 is the one you see behind you here, and that's the one I landed on as my go-to for PlayStation gaming and for work, alongside, of course, with the LG Dual Up monitor you see there. So if you're interested in that, I'll link the video at the end of this one. Catch you on the next video, guys. Drop a comment if you agree or disagree with anything I said. If you have a different headset that you think is better than all of these, and it's also wireless, okay, I know there's definitely wired options out there that probably sound better than these, but in terms of wireless, I think the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless is the one to beat.